This is a historic visit, the first by a British Prime Minister in 8 years.
We made some really good progress on tariffs for whisky, on visa-free travel to China, and on information exchange and cooperation on irregular migration, focusing particularly on small boats and engine parts. So a very good constructive meeting with real outcomes, and that's very much in our national interest.
Good morning. 欢迎。Welcome to China. 好，非常感谢你。
As long as it is the right thing that serves the fundamental interests of the country and the people, then as leaders, we should not shy away from difficulties and we should press ahead with fortitude. In China, we say one should range far your eye over long vistas. As long as we take a broad perspective, rise above differences, and respect each other, then we will prove ourselves able to stand the test of history.
How forcefully did you raise issues such as the jailing of the pro-democracy campaigner Jimmy Lai, the treatment of the Uyghurs, for instance?
Well, we raised those issues as you would expect. Part of the rationale for engagement is to make sure that we can both seize the opportunities that are available, which is what we've done. Yes, we did have a respectful discussion about that, raised those issues, as you would expect. But that, if you like, is part and parcel of the reason to engage. It is in our national interest, it gives us great opportunities, but it also gives us the opportunity to have those discussions about areas where we disagree.
This is a historic visit, the first by a British Prime Minister in 8 years. And this is my first bilateral meeting of this historic visit, so thank you for hosting us. And can I say it's a real pleasure to be back in China. It's my second time here. Now, we've made this trip because I believe it is strongly in our common interest to find positive ways to work together. And that has been our long-standing position.
We had a very good, productive session with real concrete outcomes, and it was a real strengthening of the relationship, and that's in the national interest because, of course, there are huge opportunities here in China. It's the second biggest economy in the world, and that's why we've got such a big business delegation. A lot of the discussion was about how we open up access for those opportunities, focusing, as I always do, on how is this going to be delivered back in the United Kingdom, how does it benefit people back at home. And we made some really good progress on tariffs for whisky, on visa-free travel to China, and on information exchange and cooperation on irregular migration, focusing particularly on small boats and engine parts. So a very good constructive meeting with real outcomes, and that's very much in our national interest.
Two countries have gradually resumed a number of dialogues and cooperation in various areas, including economy and finance, strategies, travel and trade and investment, and science and technology. It has been widely welcomed by all sectors of our two countries. This fully shows that a commitment from both sides to open cooperation and to mutual benefit is what the people want. It also serves the shared interests of us both.
We want to find ways to work together in a manner that is fit for these times that we live in, which serves all aspects of our national interest and our shared interests as well. This means being more open and frank, to deal directly with differences, and it also means recognising and respecting modern China